My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
All right, today is June 13, 2026. It is 9:36 a.m. This is my third video. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this video, but there's some stuff I want to go over, some of those images I have shared on my community board already. But before I do that, hopefully I don't stay too long on these topics. There's different little topics here and there I want to make sure I cover. Okay, I believe in video 1 I was talking about FIFA and the term Nigerian were supporting Mexico, who was playing against South Africa. Alright, so regarding FIFA World Cup that's going on, it seems like Nigeria and South Africa have some issues, and I've seen some tweets. I don't think I've shared some of those tweets with you, where South Africa is throwing out migrants, and many of those migrants they're throwing out are Africans or maybe Nigerian or something like that. So now what some Nigerians are doing, they traveling to Mexico to support Mexico's football team, okay, soccer team, when they were playing with Nigeria. Okay, so they, just to give you a perspective of some of the tweets that I'm sharing with you. All right, so the Nigerian traveled to Mexico to support Mexico because South Africa was throwing migrants out, and in my view, what I saw on X, it was black South African who were doing that. Okay, so now if I had seen this when I was talking about it, I would have put it right after the next video, but I came across it a little bit after I finished did video number 2, and I thought I want to share it with you. Okay, I thought I should share it with you. All right, we have gone back to our, okay, the way they spell it, we have gone back to our country. Very soon hunger will start killing you people. All right, so let's listen, let's see here. No foreigners, no business. So it seems like they kick out those, I don't know, what would you call them, immigrants, foreigners who had business, or pretty much the area is dead. All right, so black South African better be careful, because it seems like from the outside, whatever nonsense they put in South Africans' heads, okay, to make them feel like they are the type of MAGAs, to kick other black Africans out. Now once the whites get in power, be ready to what's coming for you guys, because right now what I see, it's sort of a isolation that's going on here. Just watch what's happening in the US. Okay, let me play the video.
Madoda kwenzakalani eMzansi madoda? Buka idorobha livaliwe bafethu. Yabona ukuthi lihambile izwe madoda. Ukani bafethu, no shop is operating today. Buka. Niyabona ukuthi itora sasizethu eMzansi bafethu. You don't own anything bafethu in our country. The shops are closed bafethu. Ushuthi ngaphandle kwaba silutho. That's the message bafethu. That's the message we're telling the people. Kudvele ngaphandle kwabo thina sisilutho. Akahleni madoda, akahleni. Look at the town, it's closed.
All right, so there's some music in the background, so I'm gonna have to put my own music while you're listening to the guy. And what I'm also gonna do, the translation, it's at the bottom. I'll try to enlarge it so you can read along, because some part of the thing that he's saying I understand, and there are parts I don't understand, so I'll try my best to get the sense of what's going on in the video. So pretty much all the shops are closed. Does that mean the people they threw out of the country, those shops belong to them, not South Africans themselves, black South Africans? Because the whites are most, I never been to the continent of Africa, let alone South Africa itself. So I don't know how it is. So I'm pretty sure majority of white don't even go to these areas. So this is what I was saying in video 1. Black South Africans better be careful. The manipulation, the mindset. And the worst thing is they have gone through the system of white supremacy. I don't know. It wasn't too long ago that I'm sure if they speak to their parents, their grandparents, if they're still alive, they'll know how it felt. Not too long ago, Nelson Mandela passed. So that should have been fresh in their mind.
Town is closed, Buffett. This is sad. This is very sad as South Africans. Yeah, boy. You must actually go and leave the country. Look at the shops. The shops are closed. Everywhere. Everywhere, Buffett. It's because most shops, they are not owned by South Africans. Bugat. They are shut down, Buffett.
The whites, the Elon Musk type of people that's in South Africa, they got the job done. Make the blacks do the work for them. And what's happening in the US? Why is it like the Chinese, the Asian, I don't know if he's Chinese, the Asian guy who dare for blacks to boycott Asians' shops. And African Americans say, challenge accepted. And I'm seeing a couple of videos where they're crying that they're losing money. I don't know. They're listening to those white supremacy mindset. At the end of the day, if you are not white, they do not care about anybody else. Okay? I usually put this image, just look on the screen. You have the royal family on top, and then you have prime ministers, whatnot, and you have the police buffering them, and then below that you have some, I don't know, what would you call them? Business people, white business people, and then below that you have the vast majority. Okay, you could interpret that the same way as any other countries. The majority of people are at the bottom holding the system up. And then whenever you're getting close to see their tactic, they create division among the vast majority. Of all people in the US, I would have thought African American gets it. But Asian, they go to school, top colleges, universities, they're educated. I thought they would have understand the system. But I guess, common sense is not part of theirs. I don't want to put all of them under that same umbrella because some of them do get it. All right. So, there's more. Let's see here. Let me pause. Ripple effect, cause and effect. There's more. Okay, there's the white. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. All right, let's watch this video.
Hayi bafowethu awubheka ubone into ukuthi imoto izipake kanjani. Yes, abahambe abangenamaphepha.
This one
sikwali lokho.
doesn't have translation caption.
Kodwa hayi imoto bafowethu.
Nothing is moving.
Siyakolota imoto. And kahle futhi njengoba ubona zimile ngikubonisa nje ukuthi zimile. Ngoba ubona nje. Bakile nje sibhayindile. Ngoba ubhekile nje sibhayindile. Akukho lutho alihambi. So ku right ukuthi abahamba bangenamaphepha kodwa hayi bafowethu. Laba bantu abasupportayo, laba bantu abasupport business namatekisi. Ukubona zihleli kanje azilayishi. Ukuzibona zimile azilayishi sihleli.
Oh my goodness.
Iyasibulala ke leyo nto thina. Iyasibulala impela, iyasibulala kakhulu singosomatekisi, iyasibulala ngifuna uqhamuka manje.
I have no idea what he's saying.
Iyasibulala impela.
Empty. Now look at them. dancing for the whites. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. South Africans, foreigners are taking our job. The job, look at how they are dancing beautifully to their masters. Unbelievable. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. All right, let me go to the next tweet. All right, so this is in Massachusetts, where John F. Kennedy, they're removing Trump's name. Listen, as people cheer, take it down as workers prepare to take Trump's name off the Kennedy Center. I'm wondering, okay, because Trump is cheap. He's just hodling money. I'm wondering, he was trying to seize the John F. Kennedy building's name to put his name on it, so he doesn't have to do what do you call this, a library, just like President Obama has done, many other presidents have done. Okay, 13 seconds.
Take it down! 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 Take it down!
I read somewhere this black lady, Joyce something, a Democrat from Ohio, who successfully led the way for Trump's name to be off of JFK Center. Let me look it up. Okay, this is what I wrote here on Google. Which black person who helped remove Trump's name off of JFK Library? I think it's Center. Democratic U.S. Representative Joyce Betty, Democrat of Ohio, is the black lawmaker who led a successful legal fight to remove Donald Trump's name from the JFK Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. Betty, an ex-official member of the board, filed a federal lawsuit challenging the renaming, arguing that altering the name of the living memorial required an act of Congress. Her lawsuit resulted in a court ruling that forced the removal of Trump's name in June 2026. Let me look how she looks. She needs to be recognized. Okay. Image. Okay, I read it somewhere on what do you call this, and Twitter. All right, Betty delivers funding for Ohio 3rd. Okay, so that's her. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Booze. Now we're back to, I believe, in the UK. All right, so I guess that was during the trooping the colors, whatever that happened in the UK, the 13th. The police tried to silence the protesters, but the royals still received a good amount of booze even when surrounded by police. There was another video that I saw. There were banners around the barricades that from Not My King. I saw that was before the procession. The police were removing it. Alright, so that's that. Let's leave that alone. You know, before I move on, let me read some of the comments. Yes, the parasites got booed, abolish the monarchy, there's this. I'm not a fan of these royals, but the protesters are idiots. There doesn't look to be the usual crowds, only just too deep. If that was Queen Elizabeth, there would be loads more. OMG, the crowd of fans is so thin, it's like 2 people deep. Alright, why don't the anti-monarchy ship as Graham Smith how he earned a living if the monarchy really was abolished? You follow him donating to his cause and he's raking it in. He won't even allow how much he gets to be made public. Wake up, you twats. The same thing can be said about the royal family. You know what, let's leave that alone. That's not my issue. I just wanted to share. Everybody who's in position of power, they're just putting in their pockets. when one side raised the question and then the other one asked the other one. So we're going around the circle. All right, next week. So now we're getting into the Sussexes. Those so-called royals, show which are really just shows about the Sussexes, keep claiming that Meghan is no longer popular and that she's irrelevant, yet the available data tells a different story. They can keep pushing that narrative, but facts don't care about their feelings. Alright, so let's see here. This is a video Meghan had put out, so people wrote about it. Spring into summer. Alright, 201,000 plus. Okay, people watched it. Or is it like? That's like. 535,000 plus liked it. 942,000 plus likes it. So that's what they're saying here about Meghan. But some people cannot see those numbers on their IG thing. Okay, the popularity thing is also a way to try to pretend like she needs their white approval, as if she is running for public office. Meanwhile, if only 0.5% of Americans loved her, that's enough to make bank for life. Yeah, exactly. Also, the funny thing is that the Instagram account for the royal family and William and Kate rarely get those kinds of numbers, and they supposedly have 17 million followers. I think we proved that their followers are mostly bad. I don't follow them, but I remember there was a time where when Meghan and Harry first went on Instagram, all of a sudden the royal family, well, the Wells, had some obsession with followers on IG. I don't know what happened to that, if their numbers are still moving or if there's any traction going on their page. I don't follow them. There is another on tomorrow evening about how they are no longer popular in USA and ask how did it go wrong. LOL. You wonder what's coming out next about Harry's family. Alright, next week. Alright, so there's this here. Always wondering how Prince Harry managed to convince Meghan to marry him. I read Spare. This man was doing the work. He was doing too much. That's the crying here. From climbing trees just to hear her voice, to getting therapy. Like they say, if he wanted to, he would. Alright, so there's that here.
I got engaged. Nope. Well, what country is she from? It's Rachel Zane. Congratulations. Seriously, you hit the jackpot with that one. What is that, Sarah? No, that's what I thought you guys had. Because you do know he has a huge crush on her.
Alright, so there's a music. I have to be careful with that. Alright, Harry was not taking any chances. He made sure that he had Meghan sewed up tight real quick. Yeah, once you see what you like, you make sure to secure it. Okay, so now we are into those images I've been sharing on my community board. I have a lot, okay? You probably seen them already. Toothpaste quiz and shoelace press. Royal pampering at its very best, with butlers helping every step they take. Doing it themselves would be a terrible mistake. Just the right amount, sir. There's that. There's the perfect as always. Daily news. Another day of sacrifice for the people. Diary meeting. How to, was it? Worshipped. Shoelace. Shoelaces must be spotless. Oh my goodness. These are things that the royal rats have mentioned on some videos. All right, next one. She black her oh, there's some, okay, the comments is black, but some people could respond. Love your illustration, thank you. All right, so she's saying how she makes it. Thank you. I only make up the storyline. An app does the rest. I think of the BS stories of the tabloid, think of the story to it and the wording, haha, but it makes people laugh. Tragic. It really is the grifters of London. Grifters of London. I like that. Next one. Waller set and Jen in hand. Camilla rules her fashion land. Kate's side. I want Meghan's flair. Camilla laughs. Don't even dare. Forget chic styles and modern views. It's shoulder pad and coat dresses for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't think so, dear. It's coat dresses and shoulder pads for you. Jen and tonics as usual, your majesty. Mother-in-law for once. I want what Meghan's wears. What Meghan wore. There's the wig. Royal foot care. Hair extension, extra long, extra volume. Hand cream, if what? I can't read that one. Oh my God, the nails. Those quite are ridiculous. There's the laugh. Next one. More of the images. Harry smiling, William fumes, shredding magazines around the rooms. Kate stays calm with tea in hand. There's always the blood vein, understand. Okay. Why is it always Harry? That image pretty much fits like really like Harry. Now, dear, just remember your name is on the side of a blood distribution van. William Blood Distribution. There it is. That. Oh my goodness. No lies were detected in that AI cartoonish illustration. Okay, the hair for Willie and the hips for Kate. Why does Kate look like Jessica Rabbit? Let me leave that alone. Let's move on. Another image. The boos are coming. Alright, Kate rolled her eyes. Here we go yet again. William groaned. Must it be Harry and Meghan? The Corgis brought headlines with gleeful delight, while Charles claimed the spotlight from morning till night, and Camilla just smirks. Good luck winning that fight. Oh my goodness. The collar. It's always about Meghan. Why? Harry and Meghan, huh? Enough. This one doesn't really look like William. Okay, it should be all about me today. Remember, Camilla, you do not walk in front of me. That's the collar. Dear tampon, you will do as you're told. There's all of that. Let's go to the next one. Those images are ridiculously funny. Okay, my ginger fox. She dances and smiles as the record plays on, singing her favorite happy song. That's my man, my ginger fox too, while her beagle naps and dreams it through. This is my man, this is my ginger fox. What a man, what a man, what a real good man. Girl power. This image really looked like Meghan. Next one. There's that. Birmingham mines, William wore, while Charles looked thoroughly bored. Camilla hiccuped, clutching her gin. Kate yelled, Bab's on, with a grin. Bob the Builder. The Corgi snake at the scene. The palace's future looked decidedly keen. Doesn't he know Birmingham is mine? God, there, dear boy. It's funny though. Next one. There's JTB. They are JTB on it. You've been served. Yep, JTB, we love our royalty hit, and you're the best to serve us. Thank you for this clear reporting. No fuss, just facts. Alright, so there's JTB here. Alright, you are a gem, sir. That's all of that. You must be referring to those alternative. Please. They have to come and mess up the thing. Alright, so that's that. Let's go to the next one. I'm not wasting my time on the derangers coming under the post. Next one. Why is she always coming back? What the hell was she running from? She's been there in Royal Lala Land for nearly 20 years. Queen of Chaos. I talk to plants and I love, I talk to plant and I people? There's the rats as earring. What is she responding? Come back, no, number 7. She's made more return than the Lord himself. Okay. Inside Kate Middleton's public comeback at Trooping the Color after cancer diagnosis 2 years later. Now I see why. Comeback. Number 7. These people, anything to make them, there's no shame. Anything to make themselves feel good. Okay, so there's another one here. Tomorrow, Harry grinned and raised a cheer. Trooping day, I'm safe this year. William's polished head shone bright, while Kate fought shoes 2 size tight. Camilla sighed, the peasant call, and Charles spilled tea down, suit and all. Oh my God, look at the toes. Harry won't be attending the Trooping of the Colors. I thank my lucky stars, that's for sure. Will gets the royal treatment. Charles tea time tantrums. Camilla's gin habit, drunk on power. Cage germ phobia. bunions and bad attitude. Ooh, those images are hilarious. Next one. There's another one here. I don't want the booing. I don't want the fuss. Stop saying Meghan. It's all too much for us. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Rang, rang. Still making a fuss. Okay, I don't want no booing from Republic. I don't want to hear anything about Meghan. Stomp, stomp. Bob the Builder. Let me just leave that alone. Next one. Okay, this one. Martin, oh my god, it's been like 3 days or 2 days since I saw this. I can't believe I never touched this. So I post this on my community board as a screenshot, and I told you guys, go check his page wherever you have him, either YouTube or TikTok. So I'm finally getting to it. What's going on here? Who is doing this? Whoever's putting out these cartoons, I like to be your friend. 1 minute and 38 seconds. There's Martin talking about this one.
Morning, sensible people, and also morning to the royalists, because on this channel we do try and treat everyone equally. It's not always easy, I know, and we always try to be kind. 2 things in this video this morning. Let's start with the little one. Brilliant to see Meghan back advertising as ever on her lovely Instagram channel. And doesn't she look brilliant in this cream outfit? She just literally personifies and radiates class, elegance and happiness. Secondly, you're going to see loads of these popping up. I'd credit the author, I'd credit the cartoonist, but I just genuinely don't know who it is. There's various accounts on social media posting these things. I think most of them are absolutely hilarious. And of course, this one alludes to the fact that the Daily Mail this week are saying Harry could return to the UK with Meghan and the children. And we all know it's absolute rubbish. We also know that the monarchy are in absolute distress. And I genuinely believe, without Harry and Meghan, the monarchy will be over before the next parliament in the UK, which I think is 2 years' time, right? I think it's over for them. There's so many secrets coming out now. Their positions are absolutely indefensible. And plus that, they're not likeable, and no one wants to know about them anymore. Harry and Meghan turn up, do good. The other lot, albeit in cartoon form on this one, need Harry and Meghan a lot more than Harry and Meghan need anyone else. My opinion's not important. Yours is. Comments are open. Let me know what you think.
All right, let's see what somebody said, okay? A breath of fresh air, to the point, unapologetically, in my humble opinion, accurately, the way I see those salty, lazy ass dastardly dastards. All right, so there's all of that. That will be me. You're also good at this, to the point, Mercy. So there she is here again, especially as people don't seem to understand that the British royal family don't want them back. They are happy they left because they were and are too popular for the Charles and Camilla, William and Kate. That's why they are not giving security for when Harry visit. They are terrified that people will welcome them. All right, 3, 2, 1. Meghan will always do what she does best. Her new as ever channel is she just carry on her passion for the best thing life can bring. All right, let's go to, I think there was one more. Okay, Princess Meghan is pure gold. That they are great. All right, next tweet. Okay, so this is the other video that Martin was talking about, and JTB is talking about it. It's only 9 seconds. I don't think he said anything. I don't normally repost content from as ever, but I love when Meghan wears white and cream. She looks absolutely gorgeous. Very quiet luxury chic. All right, 9 seconds. Is there music? All right, so I just muted. So there's Meghan doing her thing, minding her business. My goodness, the summer is here. It must be so fun over there. All right, soft life look good on Meghan. As always, I love their shoes, and this time was no exception. I love those mules. All right, 100% bullseye. All right, next tweet. This is JTB. I think he appeared on TMZ. All right, let me pause it. Someone was on TMZ. That's JTB who reposted that. President Trump doubles down on ripping Stephen A. Smith. TMZ Live. Okay. I haven't followed any of these things. It's ridiculous what's going on.
JT, New York. Stephen A. is dumb as a rock. After years of sucking up, Stephen A. bit the hand that feeds him. and it bit back. So he should have stuck to commenting on sports. I say let the match begin. I want a front row seat.
I suddenly, I started this saying, let's just turn the page and move on. But now the more I talk about it, I actually do want to see this debate.
Okay. I don't know what's going between. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Even though I put it on the list, I didn't know there was anything going on. Okay, and Daily Mail thought they ate by writing a hit piece on you. LFG, hoping to see you on many more segments, so long you are not on GB News. Let them wumble. Look, yeah, I was watching you and taped it. Alright, get out. I can proudly say I knew you way before global fandom. LOL. Alright, so let's get to the next one. I'm already 30 minutes, so I don't know if this might be the last one. Okay, so this might be the last one. It's 3 minutes, so it's already too long. There's no caption. Okay, let's see here. That's when the world found out. Doesn't mean that's when it started. Okay, it's very small. 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
What I do know, and what is a fact, is that stress is a huge cause of cancer. It's the cause it's never talked about. It's the elephant in the room. Stress. And I speak as someone who survived cancer, and mine was definitely caused by stress.
What?
And
Cancer
we cannot
caused by
possibly
stress?
say that the king has not been stressed by events like Brexit. So I think that Prince Harry has to look at his part in this.
That is royal commentator Victoria Matter. If you have never heard of that cuckoo, she is the one who made these outlandish comments and racist comments.
I don't think Meghan Markle wanted to spend the rest of her life looking at Kate Middleton's back as she sat in the second row to the future Queen. I do hear that she gave Kate a knife for Christmas.
Oh my God.
Which is quite something, isn't
People are
it?
lunatic.
Meghan Markle, who many people consider is only, 5 clicks up from trailer trash.
Yes.
But in this moment, this morning, our sacred rule of law is under attack. Power can rewrite history with grotesque, false narratives. They can make criminals heroes and heroes criminals.
That
Oh
is her.
God.
Now, it is only fair to say that I have never heard of cancer being caused by stress. And some will say that it is very distasteful and very foul to use a family dispute as a reasoning for why King Charles has cancer. But unfortunately, that is another day in the villagization of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. But if we're going to play that game, then let's have a little short history lesson. And let's not sit up here and pretend like King Charles is always this saint that the media tries to portray him as today. Did the stress that him and his family, some would say, essentially groomed a 90-year-old Diana into a marriage that would pretty much destroy her life? Or the stress of the fact that they had to vouch for her virginity in order for her to get married to a man who never
Unbelievable.
loved her? Did that stress cause her cancer as well? Or the fact that the now Queen Camilla pretended to be Diana's friend while she was sleeping with her husband for 13 years. And yes, the stress from King Charles, Camilla, and the rest of the royal family onto Diana may not have caused her cancer, but it definitely sparked 5 suicide attempts. 5. Also, did the stress from King Charles's, the book that he authorized and helped, did the stress from that book put any type of cancer cells into the Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip's body? The same book that he says he has no regrets about. You know, the book where he said that the Queen was distant and not loving and that his father was overbearing. You know, did that cause them stress as well? We just like to know these things because we can keep up. If it's good for this person, why can't it be good for this person over here? Just asking.
I don't know. I don't know. Load of bullocks. The only stress Chucky faced was the one he caused for himself by being evil to his younger son and his family. Okay, these people, anything but the real issue. They redirect the discussion to something completely different. These people, The stress resulted from him not succeeding in his evil plans to destroy his son. Is this the same Charles who threw a 12-year-old Harry to the media in exchange to improve his mistress' reputation? Charles never cared about Harry's stress also causes miscarriages. We could blame the royal family for allowing to help the male in a court case against Meghan for her miscarriage. Kate Middleton does not have a back. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about that. Kate Middleton doesn't have a back. Does muscle jump ship back in 2009. Added to that, skeletal wig Katie is 10,000% transparent. I was gonna stop now, but I saw on my further on my list there's this, so let me get rid of it in this discussion. Okay, so Catherine Myers tells us what we already know, that Kate puts on cheerful public image, but is in reality a cold and heartless biatch. Interesting that the psycho fans are finally starting to tell the truth. Lady Macbeth. Princess Kate has a private coolness away from her warmth public image, author claim. The Princess of Wales has a very different personality behind the scenes, according to Catherine Meyer, author of Divide and Rule. I mean, obviously, yes. Everybody who are in public figure, majority of them, they have to put up front. I've seen a video where Kate, when she faces the camera, she shows the smile, and then as she turns her face, the sorrow kind of thing around her lips just turned into a sorrow. So I don't know, but it's hard to pretend. That's the thing here with her. It's hard to pretend. If she's being honest with people, she didn't have to go through all of these headaches. Unnecessary headache. Let me read what's there and that'll be it. I don't know why people think she's so nice. She literally comes off as a cold, heartless, and ruthless. There's the B word. Stay away from mean girls, folks. That level of insecurity within them is dangerous. I love how this author is telling us that Kate, like Harry described, is in fact cold, laughing my ass off. Alright? So let's do this prayer here. Prayer for church and community unity. Father, forgive us for our quarrel and help us to love each other as deeply as you have loved us. Bind us together in the bond of peace and give us a humble, patient spirit so that our community may be a shining light in a divided world. Amen. All right, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that is it. I'm probably gonna do another video. There's more stuff about FIFA. Maybe I'll do this for PYTE. It's only 3 tweets that I have. Maybe I'll do this, and hopefully if I find more I could add to it. All right, so this Meghan is so funny, LOL. I'll cover this on my next video. Thanks for watching.